Hunker down on New Year's Day, Jack. We've got 3 college football playoff games, all great games. Can't wait. We're going to talk about the best way to bet each one of them right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. We're going to break down all 3 college football playoff games on New Year's Day, and I'll give you my best bet for each one of those games. But 2 ways to get more involved in the jungle. Number 1, if you want my single best bet of these 3 games for New Year's Day, you can do that for just $5. It's my college football play of the day. The link for that will be in the comments section. The second way is to become a jungle member. Now, January 2nd, my yearly membership, all sports, all access for 1 year, is jumping to $225. Still the lowest priced in the industry, and I believe the best product. But it's on sale until January 2nd. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day special, just $179 for the entire year. Every sport that I handicap, that link will be in the comments section as well. Hey, when you're sports betting, you should shop for the best price. You should have as many books available to you in your state. That's why I always recommend mybookie.ag. It's legal in all 50 states. Guys, if you don't shop for the best price, you're literally leaving money on the table. MyBookie.ag has a deal for jungle viewers. Open up a new account today. MyBookie.ag using promo code SILVERBACK. And if your first bet doesn't hit, it's refunded up to $500. I'm sure that you know, but it's important to reiterate, all these games are being played on neutral fields. We'll go in chronological order. Texas Tech plus 2.5 versus Oregon over under 51.5. If you can get Texas Tech plus 3 for a better price than minus 130, take it. If not, take the 2.5 with Texas Tech. I was already on them before Oregon gave up 500 yards of total offense and 34 points to James Madison last round. My God, that's concerning. But the spaghetti and meatballs of this handicap is how Oregon has struggled with big physical teams like Indiana, like Iowa, and that's exactly what Texas Tech is. They're the number 1 rushing defense in the country, allowing just 68.5 rushing yards per game. They're third in first downs allowed, first in turnovers, first in quarterback hits, and third in points allowed defensively. Offensively, second highest scoring team in the country, averaging 42.5 points per game. The only reason Oregon is favored is because of the strength of schedule. But the 3 times Texas Tech was tested with a top 25 team, they blew them out. They blew out Utah 34-10, BYU twice 29-7, and 34-7. Texas Tech has not lost one game. They haven't lost one single game with their starting quarterback this season. Their only loss was with a backup quarterback to Arizona State, just a 4-point game. If you handicap these teams and you don't handicap just the logos, it should bring you to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alabama plus 7 or 7.5, depending on the book, versus Indiana, over under 48.5. If you can get plus 7 for better than minus 130 with the Hoosiers, do that. If not, don't be afraid of the hook, lay the 7.5. Indiana has been the same consistent team all year long. I know what I'm getting from them. It's the number 2 defensive scoring team in the country. It's the number 1 offensive scoring team in the country. It's a team that has allowed the least amount of first downs per game and the team that has the best third down conversion percentage on offense. And it's a team that matched the physicality of Ohio State and is coached by the best college football coach in the country who has his players believing that they are invincible. I don't know what I'm getting with Alabama from week to week, from game to game. I wasn't that impressed with their win over Oklahoma, and they're one-dimensional on offense. The Crimson Tide can't run the ball. I think Indiana runs away with the game in the fourth quarter. Lay the points with them, their Hoosiers. In the last game, Ole Miss plus 6.5 versus Georgia over under 55.5. And don't think that for a second this Ole Miss team wants to show Lane Kiffin what he's missing out on. I'm on the over in this game, over 55.5. I think Georgia wins the game, probably. But it's odd that money came in on Georgia and that line hasn't budged, hasn't moved whatsoever. I think the line should be 4. But Lane Kiffin leaving is baked into this. But don't sleep on this Ole Miss offense, Jack. They are one of the best offenses in the country, and although the head coach is gone, it's still the same players there. Still the same offensive coordinator. These 2 teams played once already, with Georgia winning 43-35, a total of 74 points, and the line was 56.5. Georgia is the better defense, but offenses can move the ball. On good offenses, can move the ball and score points on both of these defenses. Both offenses hold the edge, in my opinion, over the opponent's defense. Take the over 55.5 in Ole Miss, Georgia, and root for Ole Miss to show Lane Kiffin what's up. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. Happy New Year to you. I really want to know your favorite plays of New Year's Day. Put them in the comment section for me. I'll read them and I'll respond. I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.